Well, hello and welcome, friends. This video is a very quick overview on the features and a quick tour of the homepage pay system. This is the first in a series of videos, and our intention is for every feature of the homepage pay system, you will be able to go and watch a video for that particular feature. So right now on your screen, you are seeing the homepage of Homepage Pays, what you would see as a free member of Homepage Pays. So as a free member, and we're logged in as demo. Now your login would be whatever it is. Now it's very simple to log out. However, the great thing about Homepage Pay system is we encourage you not to log out from the system, just simply because it makes it simple. Every time you come back to this page, you're already logged in. If you do happen to log out, then it's very simple to log back in again. I will show you how it works. You just log out, and then from there, that will now take you when you're logged out. So every time you come back onto the website, I'm just going to turn this off. Sorry, you're on the registration page for Homepage Pays. And now I'm just going to log back in again, and hopefully I've remembered the login, and we'll log back in again. And so that's the registration page. So once again, as I mentioned, you can stay logged in and you just close down your browser. Now another very handy tip, which is what we suggest to you, is that you actually set the Homepage Pay system up as your homepage, or at the very least save it as a favorite, because you're going to want to come back to this every day. Firstly, you want to come back every day so you can click the daily prize, the weekly prize, and the monthly prize. Why would you want to click them? Because you could win something. Like, for example, in our, we've had some, Stephen won a brand new Acer computer in the monthly prize, and for the month of March, we've got 4, which we're in March right now when I'm doing this video, we've got 4 prize winners, where one of our lucky members is going to win an Acer netbook computer, another lucky member will win 500 cash, and 2 lucky members will win 250 in cash. The weekly prize goes off every week, where the weekly prize can win $500. So, and all you do is you come back every day and you just click the boxes like you just seen me do, and you can only click once a day, and then when you click, that's giving you more chances into our weekly and monthly prize draw to win, and every time you click the daily prize, you get smart points. Now, for more information on the prize system, go and watch the video that goes into that in more detail. Okay, so that's the reason why you wouldn't want to log out. That's the reason why you'd want to come back here every day. Set it up as your home page, or at the very least as a favorite. Now, when we look here, this is how you can install the Homepage Pays add-on. Now, at the moment, the Homepage Pay system itself, where you are now, it's a website application. This is the dynamic bar down here, what we call the dynamic bar of the Homepage Pay system, which is the engine of the Homepage Pay system. And it works on any computer, any operating system, any browser. If you can go to a website like demo.homepagepays.com, you wouldn't use demo, you would have your personal website, which is the username you chose when you become a free member. As long as you can get to that website, then you can get to the Homepage Pay system. You're logged in, and then, now this dynamic bar has a menu system over here. You've got the main menu, the special content menu, and the search menu. Now at the top, when you're on homepage of Homepage Page, you've also got this top menu, which is got the same things that are in the main menu of the dynamic bar there. Okay, now up the top here, you can see you've got multiple search engines here. Now this is the Homepage Pay system is designed to provide you entertainment, provide you with fun. So it also to provide you with easier access, convenient, making your internet experience better and faster. You can just type in here. If I type in here travel, and I go and do a search on Yahoo for travel, then notice that it opens up in another page, another window, and notice also, even though I'm now on Yahoo, the dynamic bar is still with me, the advertising is still there, and the branding is still there. Very powerful. And you learn more about that when you go and find out how we get paid on the Homepage Pay system. Very powerful system. Okay, so if I come back to the homepage page, so that shows you how you can use the internet and go anywhere on the internet through those search engines. However, if you go up here and change this web address, then that will take you away from homepage page. Or if I click on any of my favorites up here, that would take me away from homepage page. That's the reason that we've created the add-on. Now, the add-on, it's simple to install. You just click it, and then once you've got the add-on installed, wherever you go, you can be using your favorites. You can change the browser, and so in other words, you don't have to use our search engines within homepage page to be able to still get all the advantages of homepage page. For more about the add-on and that, go and watch the video in that series on how to add on. Okay, so let's come back to this overview. Now, if you click any of these icons in the menu, then that's going to take you to that particular section. You've got the Smart Library, the My University, the Games section, the Software section, the Bargain Finder, high-speed, easy-to-use shopping tool. Down here, they're all the same. This is the home page. Now, this is all the same down in the dynamic bar. You've got the top site section. So you've got the top site section in your modules of homepage page, or you could click the top site section here. So the top site section is designed to give you the very best of the internet in an instant. What do we mean by that? Well, it gives you the very best websites, and they're all categorized. Like if you were looking for a website on news and media, you click top sites and news and media. In a matter of seconds, it's much easier than searching, and you're going to find websites here on news and media that you didn't even know existed. The great thing about homepage page is that you don't need to be an expert to use it. I'm a perfect example of that, friends, because I'm at the other end of the scale of an expert. I'm what you'd call a computer dummy. You know, whenever anything changes on a computer or on the internet, I freeze. I go, oh no, not again, what do I do? You know what I mean? Some of you might be able to relate to that. This is just click and you get it. It's very simple. Now let's go to other areas of the menu system. Now you've got the special content menu. Now at the moment it might seem like this special content menu is very bare, because what it's got is the super branding, the favourite websites and favourite videos, I can talk a little bit about in a moment, and how many smart points you're accruing. But very soon this area is going to have the smart point shopping store in there, where you'll be able to use your smart points that you accrue, that we give you for free just for using the system, and every day you're using the internet, and you can trade those smart points in for some great products. You can download music, for example, or you could buy higher ticket items like iPads or iPods or cameras and laptop computers, all from those smart points. Absolutely wonderful. That will be added very soon. We're also going to have the Smart Media interactive games, where you'll be able to play a whole host of games there, you know, action games and sports games and all of those different games that you'll be able to play there, and you'll be able to compete on those games with family, friends and other members of our global community to win some great prizes. And we're also going to have the Smart Media Museum in this special content area. Very powerful. Now in the search menu area, this is where you find your multiple search engines again through the dynamic bar rather than the homepage page. Now I go back to the main menu, and as I say, you've got all of this. So that gives you an overview of the homepage page system. This is the advertising. Now the advertising, no matter where you go on homepage page, you'll see that advertising. Same as if I go back to the home page, for example, like we're in the top site section, you'll see different advertising and this branding over here come up. If I go and do a search again on travel on Yahoo, and it opens up in another page, you'll notice this advertising is here and this branding is here. Now, why is that important? Well, the advertising, you know, if you look at Facebook as an example, there are a lot of other major companies that are billion-dollar companies that they've made it from advertising. But let's take Facebook as an example. Facebook, very successful company. They give away something for free, something of value. People become members of Facebook. They use Facebook, and then Facebook last year was valued at over $50 billion. The youngest billionaire in the world today is Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Where did all that money come from? They give away something for free. Advertising, friends. Well, we're doing the same as Facebook, except we do it a little bit differently. When this advertisement comes up, whenever an advertisement comes up, that advertiser pays for that viewing and they pay for the click. Now, the advertisement, it doesn't interfere. Look, wherever I go on homepage page, there's advertisements there, right? I could go and click on the software section. There'll be advertisements there. However, when you go and do that, then what happens, friends, is when that advertiser pays, whether you've looked at the ad or whether you click on that ad, if I clicked on that ad, that would take me to that advertiser's website. See, I'll click on the ad. I'll click on it now because that advertiser isn't paying anything at the moment because it's for free. So see how that took me to that advertiser's website. Okay, so when I click on the ad or a member looks at the ad, that advertiser pays for that. Now, right now, we're offering free advertising for our advertisers. However, once we turn it back on where that advertiser is paying, then 75% of what that advertiser pays will be shared with our members, our free members and our paid members. So our free members like it and our paid members like it. Does that make sense? Now, this over here is what we call our basic branding. Now, this is, if you're a free member, you would see your rep's branding. So your rep could have, we're using generic here, but they could use it to promote themselves for another company or another product, for example. Now, why is that important? Well, it's important for you as a free member or to understand the system so you know what that is all about and why that is there. And then the other part of the system is that super branding that I showed you earlier that was in the special content menu and up here. This is a great way for free members to find out more about homepage page, for example. In this favourite website area, we've got it all set up where you can go in and you can find out all about homepage page just by going in, and there's a video on that will take you straight. If you clicked on that, that'll take you straight to the website that has a video which explains the homepage page system. You've also got more information about our products and services of Smart Media, the producers of homepage page. So that gives you a very quick tour of the homepage page system. I hope that you got value from this, and if you'd like to know more information about any of the homepage page features, just go and watch the video for that particular feature. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video in the series. Bye for now.